You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your 2-week spoilers for Days running from Monday the 25th all the way through Friday, October 6th. I've got dated spoilers for week 1. I've got undated spoilers for week 2, but they are sizzling nonetheless. Real quick, you're probably seeing this on Friday the 22nd or later, so just in case you haven't seen Friday's episode, Vivian Alamain has a deal that she offers to Phillip Kiriakis. Maggie and Justin find out something shocking. They get the briefcase, they open it up, and there is the all-important document, the will that everybody is waiting to see. And 2 couples are heading to the altar on the same exact wedding day, and we're going to find out more of that on Friday. But as I predicted, it is Chloe and Xander, and at the same time, it is Rex and Sarah. All right, now we are going to dig into next week and then the week after. But if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives updates. All right, on Monday the 25th, Vivian has an offer for Alex Kiriakis, and then she's pressuring him to take it. Chad was not happy to find out that she thinks she's the new owner of Titan, and he walked off the job. So I think she might be trying to get Alex to run the company for her. Maggie and Justin dig into Victor's will, and they are completely gobsmacked by what is there. And I'm going to tell you about it in the Tuesday spoilers because it pertains to Alex. Kate chews out Vivian. Nobody's happy to see her, but hey, can you blame them? And Xander and Sarah have a tense run-in, and that's when it looks like each finds out the other is planning to get married this week. Chloe overhears something shocking. I can now confirm that it is Rex talking to Phillip and telling Phillip that no, that baby is not his. It is Xander's baby. Then on Tuesday the 26th, that's when Alex finds out the incredibly shocking reveal from Victor's will that Justin is not his dad. Victor is his dad, which doesn't that mean that Alex's dad, he grew up thinking was his dad, is now his nephew? That's kind of a weird twist, right? Alex is completely floored. Justin is floored. This is going to be shocking for everybody. Meanwhile, Sarah isn't quite so sure that she wants to say I do with Rex Brady, and Chloe and Xander's wedding day arrives also this week, but Chloe is now stuck with this big dilemma about telling Xander about the baby or keeping it secret and going ahead and marrying him. And then Maggie and Justin get another shocker. So it's not just that Alex is not his son, there is more. So there's so much to unpack next week. Then on Wednesday, Rex and Sarah are ready to get married, but Sarah's got ice cold feet. I would be absolutely stunned if this wedding went through. Rafe and Jada get closer to finding Harrison and Ava, and Chloe wants to know what Phillip Kiriakis is feeling, I think particularly about her because she's on the horns of this dilemma with this Xander info. Tripp completely shocks Wendy on Wednesday, and then going into Thursday, Ava and Harris narrow down where Susan Banks might be. And this is very interesting because Edmund Crumb is back. Do you remember that name? It is a total blast from the past. Edmund Crumb is Susan's husband. So I wonder if he is sheltering her, if that's where she ran to get away from the threat of Ava Vitale. So they are going to happen upon it, and we will see Edmund next week. Melinda's job as DA is at risk, but she's fighting hard to keep it. And she and Sloan have an interesting conversation, and Sloan wins her over. Plus, Eric gets a visitor at Sloan's apartment where he's now living, and this is not going to be a very amicable visit at all. Then on Friday of next week, someone wants revenge. Marlena tells Eric he needs to just walk away from Sloan while he can. Now they're talking about adoption, but Marlena just wants him away from the lady lawyer who is so super sketchy. Vivian is completely gobsmacked when she finds out that Victor wrote up a new will, and she's left left high and dry, which is funny to me. Alex and Sonny also cope with the fallout from the will reading. This revelation changes everything. If you don't remember, Justin was always presumed to be his dad. Back in the day, there was a question that it might be him or Angelica's other husband at the time. And now it looks like it was Victor. Nothing in Victor and Angelica's known history that I looked up once I saw this spoiler had them doing the deed. But hey, I'd be super excited if we got some scenes with Judith Chapman. I adore her, and I think it would be absolutely great to see her around. All right, now let's talk about the spoilers. Oh, no, wait. I've got an undated spoiler. Xander reels from a truth bomb. So I definitely think that Chloe is going to tell him. I mean, I think we all knew she was going to do the right thing. All right, that's the last for the week of the 25th through the 29th. Now let's look at the week of October 2nd through the 6th. Jada rips Sean a new one. Of course, Talia told Jada that she banged Sean. I'm sure Jada's not happy that they did the deed in her bed, by the way. And she's definitely not happy that she is now in a situation where she either has to tell his wife what he did or keep this awful secret. And it looks like she's probably going to keep the awful secret, at least for now. Marlena confronts Talia. That has me wondering if Marlena at some point next week finds out that Talia slept with Belle's husband. Meanwhile, Xander surprises Chloe. I wonder if he is going to say, you know what? Sarah and I are not in love anymore. I love you. I still want to marry you. We know that Nadia Bjorlin is leaving, so I think she is going to say no, just because she thinks that he and Sarah kind of are still on this date with destiny thing. But I do think his insistence that they should still get married may be what surprises her. We'll see. That's the week of October 2nd through 6th. And I've got one last huge spoiler for that week. But first, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our day's updates. Click like if you enjoyed this 2-week spoilers, and definitely drop your comments. What do you think about this Alex paternity swap? It's kind of crazy at this point, right? And let me know, do you remember Edmund Crumb and Susan? What do you feel about them bringing him back? All right, so our last spoiler for the week of October 2nd through 6th is Gwen dropping a bombshell on Leo Stark. And I hope it's her saying, oh, by the way, I know that you have been playing hide the salami with my husband, and dude, not cool. I cannot wait for this all to blow up in their faces. And of course, we know Emily O'Brien is about to swap roles. She's going to be playing Teresa Donovan soon. I do wonder if she's going to be doing double duty and playing both roles, or if she is going to have, she's going to exit as Gwen and then stick around as Teresa and then bring Gwen back once this Teresa stuff is over. We'll see. We don't have any official spoilers on exactly how the transition is going to go when she takes over for Jen Lilly. But as soon as we do know, I'll share it with you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Drop your comments below. Come back soon for more on Days of Our Lives. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.